Professional Surf Fishing with your host, Mr. Slap High Hook Jackson. Sponsored by the Jones Beach Fishing Station, Field 10, Jones Beach. Quality Pencil Poppers by the Guppy Lure Company. Saltwater's Tackle, Montauk Highway, West Islip. Now, without any further ado, your host, Mr. Slap High Hook Jackson.
Hey there, friends and neighbors. This is your old pal Slap High Hook Jackson saying, you ain't living, not even a smidgen, if you ain't surf fishing. All right, we're going to take a look at what's been going on, and then we'll take a look at what we can expect in the future. Now, last week, I went out to Montauk, and, before all this big wind last week, and there were albies out there were bass out there. I got some good footage. I'll show you what was going on. Hey, at our friends at Jones Beach Fishing Station, they have a surf tournament going on October 21st to the 23rd. We also have a $25 gift certificate from our friends at the Jones Beach Fishing Station, so make sure you go down and check out the tournament. Anyhow, as you know, I'm not the only high hook out there. Well, just take a look at these guys.
Where the waves will come a-crashing, I'll be on the beach and casting on the high hook. Where no one else is catching, I'm the only one with action on the high hook. Where the land meets the sea, that's where I'll be. Anywhere there's surf, that's my home turf. I was born high on a dune, on a high tide full moon, I'm high hook.
All right, so let's take a look what's been going on from September 16th to the 30th. Now, I've been to Jones Inlet a couple of times, and there are albies there, but they're too fast for me. I never get to hook up. I went out to Montauk for a couple of days, and there were albies out there too, but there were bass, and I got into some bass, and I got some good footage, and I'll show you all about Montauk. Anyhow, I tried my luck again at Robert Moses, and of course those albies were too fast for me. I even threw some bunker out there from Saltwater's Tackle, and all I got was sea robins. But there were porpoises out there. It was great. Anyhow, I got footage of that. I'll show it to you, and then everything got windy, and that was it.
All right, I'm down here at Montauk, and this beautiful bass was breaking water out there, chasing the bait fish. I was lucky enough to get a hold of him. Look at him, he's magnificent. All right, let me get back into the action, and let me get him back in the water.
Yep.
When you crush the barbs of your lures, it's a lot easier to unhook these guys. You don't lose them, just keep the pressure on them. That's what's meant by tight lines. All right, back in he goes. They love that guppy lures too. Did a nice job here with these bass. When they're breaking surface, I can reach them finally, and I'm having a great time. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. They're all about the same class. Another beauty. They're out there. All right, beautiful Montauk bass. Let's get them back in the water. There he goes.
All right, Saltwater's Tackle, you know, they're conveniently located just a quarter-mile east of the Robert Moses Expressway. Right on Merrick Road, it's easy in, easy off. They got all sorts of tees and fishing apparel, whether you need something from Stormer. Tell you, they got a great selection of everything. Hey, this November, they got a catch and release tournament going on. You got to check it out. You got to get to the store. You got to sign up. Let me tell you something. They got a great array of lures and baits, so make sure you stop by Saltwater's Tackle. Hey, don't forget about Guppy Lures. If your surf bag doesn't have Guppy Lures in it, you're going to miss out on some nice top water action. They got a variety of lures in all sorts of different colors and whatnot, all quality made right here in the USA. All right, the Jones Beach Fishing Station. You know, this is a great place to fish. The piers are right there at Field 10, Jones Beach. Bathrooms are open 24/7. You need the night fishing permit, of course, to fish there at night, but you never know what you're going to catch. All right, here I am back out at Montauk. It's the second day I was out there. It's September 22nd. Now, I'm still on the north side, and yeah, there are fish breaking water out there like there's no tomorrow. But they were always out of my reach, too far out. Oh man, I was tasting the bass that I caught the day before. It was terrible. So frustrating. Anyhow, I went to the south shore of Montauk, and now I'm standing way up on a bluff, and I'm looking down at this fellow who's doing some fishing on the rocks there. And I'm going to zoom out for you so you can really see how far away I really am from him and how tall the bluff is. Yeah, absolutely. They even have a sign that says, "Be careful, don't get too close to the edge, it could fall away." Anyhow, I got down on the south side of the Montauk Lighthouse, and that's me you could see out in the distance out there. Yeah, I'm walking up and down the beach trying to get into fish, but every time they break water, they're way out of my casting range. You know, these guys did good. They were on the rocks. We'll take a look at these fellas. I'm down here at Montauk, and these two gentlemen are working the suds. They caught themselves some bass today. You, sir, are?
Al.
And?
I'm Julius.
All right, Julius, best of luck to you. Al, best of luck to you, my friend. All right, I'll see you on the show, guys.
All right.
All right, so I came down to Robert Moses. It's September 25th, and do you see the little bait there in the sand? That was washed over by a wave.
All right, you can see I'm down here at Robert Moses, and a big wave came up and dumped all these bait fish right on the shore. Now they can't get back to the water. This one's still alive, and I put my lighter next to him so you can see the relative size of them. They're tiny little things, but that must be what the predators are preying on.
So take a look at the predators here that I'm ripping into, and of course it's another sea robin. I mean, every time I threw bait out there, the sea robins were more than happy to just, yum it up, yum it up. Now look at this. This is a very sad situation. Here you have a porpoise that died and was washed ashore, and I'm not sure what happened to the poor thing, but you know, what can I tell you? Anyhow, now look out there, and that's real live porpoise out there, or dolphins, I'm not sure. But anyhow, they were close enough into the beach, much closer than I have normally seen them. Now I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit for you so you can get a better look at them. There you go. And let me tell you something, there was quite a few of these porpoise out there. They were from left to right, at least a couple of 100 yards. a part of them going by. And maybe in some of this footage you can see how many there really are in this small amount of water here. But they kept coming a little closer to the beach, and then finally when they were this close, I don't know what happened to them. Either they were feeding or doing whatever they were doing, and then they just disappeared, and that was the end of it. But I wasn't catching much. All right, let's take a look ahead from October 1st now to the 10th of October. Well, in 2015, I fished 6 times. Sunken Meadow, I got into nice bluefish. Crab Meadow, I got into blues blitzes. Man, I was doing great on the North Shore. In 2014, now notice I fished 3 times. It was bad weather most of the time. Robert Moses, I caught some blues, and I also got some shad. Now look, in 2013, I fished 6 times, and all I can tell you is the bait guys were catching sea bass.
All right, friends, now once this wind passes us by, I'd like to take another shot at Montauk. I think I could get lucky out there again, even better than I did the first time. But I will keep my ear to the ground because, I guess my ear to the water, because what you want to do is make sure it's not happening right here in my backyard and I go all the way out there. Well, let me tell you, Saltwater's Tackle is the authorized Van Stall service center for all of Long Island. So if you need any service, stop by the boys down there at Saltwater's Tackle. Bert's the guy that does all the repairs down there. Hey, let me tell you something. They also have a tournament going on November 4th and 5th, so you should check that out. It sounds like a lot of fun. All right, but first we have a tournament from the South Shore Surf Spectacular, and that's sponsored by our friends at the Jones Beach Fishing Station. This goes on October 21st to the 23rd. It's for bass, it's for blues, it's for blackfish, so it's quite a nice thing. And by the way, we have a $25 gift certificate to give away to one of our viewers from the Jones Beach Fishing Station. And that lucky winner is Anthony Polizzato. All right, he's the bow hunter. So, Anthony, congratulations to you. You're a $25 gift certificate winner from Jones Beach Fishing Station. And remember, my friends, when I see you on the beach, say hello. I'll get you on the show.
I was born high on a dune, on a high tide full moon. I'm high hook. There ain't no denying that when the fish are frying, I'm high hook. Where the land meets the sea, that's where I'll be.